jasna pire soo ko bëggee fii si biir Gambia bi dawal foofu sa quality jasna your number one stop shop ana sama jigéen ñi dama bëgg ngeen jox ma seen nopp garme yi ndaxte quality jasna amal nañ leen ay til yu toj daala poos abaya yu yiiw waaye it amal nañ leen ay boreda yu rafet boreda yoo xam ne pour góor ñi la ak pour jigéen ñi amal nañ leen body scrub yi nga xam ne nii dafay defar seen yaram bam nice waaye it fàttewuñ fa diw yi ana sama jeeg yu pare yi quality jasna amal nañ leen fa andi cuuraay yu neex house spray ak bépp xeetu baax pour seen biir néeg dama ne atum ren jii ku sa jëkkër mere ku ne yow la neex ndaxte quality jasna ñëw na si dëkk bi pour defar sëy yi makeup artist yi bàyyi leen gannaaw ñu ngi leen fa amal ay makeup product yu quality waxu leen léegi nii foofa sa Westfield jàkkaarloog monument bi wala nga jokkoo quality jasna si 250 01 24 ak quality jasna taaral sa bopp taaral sa néeg waaye it bégal sa alaaji aas
Let's go. Allez, c'est là, c'est go. C'est là, c'est go. Let's go.
mbokk yi ñu nuyu leen ci Ahmed Sallis TV ñu ko dee defee saa su nekk ñu ngi fii am ci bu façon bi lu ko waral rek mooy tey la opening NAYCONF bi last time bi ñi nga xamante ne ñooy waa Banjul ñoom ñoo ko hoosoon this time KMC host ko ba léegi rek ci ground bi Minister of Youth and Sport mu ngi fi honorable Bakary Badjie ak ki nga xamante ne mooy Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda nga xamante ne moom moo ko host moom mu ngi ci ground bi gis nañ fi ay MPs ak ñeneen ñu ngi fi KMC ñëw nañ North Bank ñëw nañ West Coast ñëw nañ region yëpp daanaka ñu ngi fii am ci ground bi neen toppañu ci Gambian Talents TV nuñ ko dee defee saa su nekk rek ñu ngi fii am ci bu façon bi opening NAYCONF 2024 ngeen toppañu rek Ramatulaay Gueye moo fi nekk ànd ak Adam Dieng.
It's true that we should all honor these and provide for them every tool they need. Treat them with our nation's budget and let them be in the leading figures. Because if we want a food that is secure, we must by all means invest in the agricultural sector. Hello, tap. The sun has rise. Money, jump. Go under yourself in anything that you can do. Believe it. The constitution of success is true. And section 1 states that sitting is a crime. So go find a tree and climb. Go get a taxi and drive. Go get into a petty business and buy God's grace. You will strive. So forget the height. Ignore the eyes. Drop the pride and ignite our lights. Create good roads, make development busy. Let us stop sitting behind our office desk and allow the theory of our papers keep us lazy.
we want to get started now. That was a wonderful experience. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Where we are having the official ceremony of the 14th National Youth Conference and Festival. On behalf of every young Gambian, we want to really welcome all of you and really sit down. Part of the activities leading to the 14th National Youth Conference and Festival included a flag tour, synonymous to the Olympic relay. The flag went around the whole country, starting from Banjul, where the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports handed over the flag to the Lord Mayor of Banjul, and it stayed with Banjul for 3 days and went around the whole country and ended up with our host region. To symbolize the start of NAYCONF today, the Lord Mayor of Kanifing, who is our host, will be handing over the NAYCONF flag to the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Bakary Badjie, who will also hand over the flag to His Excellency, the Vice President, symbolizing the formal start of NAYCONF 2024 in KM, or in short, NAYCONF Chake. That has been the slogan of the Kanifing municipality, NAYCONF Chake. At this juncture, we now want to have the Lord Mayor. You have been indeed a great host of this year's NAYCONF. Thank you so very much. The Vice President, now symbolizing the formal start of NAYCONF 2024. Thank you. Now want to get into the formal presentations. That is certainly the statements that we will be having from our authorities, starting with the Lord Mayor of the Kanifing municipality, who will be delivering a statement, the welcoming statement.
Thank you to the mighty KMC. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is with great honor that I welcome you all to 2024 National Youth Conference and Festival held here in the vibrant Kanifing municipality. As mayor, it is both a privilege and a source of pride to host this significant gathering which unites the dynamic and talented youth of our nation. As host of this year's NAYCONF, Kanifing municipality is dedicated to ensuring it is a truly impactful and memorable event. We extend a warm welcome to participants from all regions, especially those traveling from across the breadth and width of the country, and encourage everyone to embrace the spirit of unity, collaboration, and diversity that defines this gathering. NAYCONF, the largest youth event in the country, traces its origins to the 1970s as National Youth Week, evolving in a biannual celebration that combines sporting, cultural, and intellectual engagement. This transformation has turned it into a vital platform for youth representation and dialogue, where Gambians actively shape the nation's development. This year's theme, enhancing youth participation in the attainment of RF NDP 2023 to 2027, underscores the critical role of young people who play in achieving our shared national goals. The youth are the heartbeat of our nation, representing energy, innovation, and the potential to drive transformative change. Let this conference inspire bold ideas, foster meaningful partnerships, and ignite the passion needed to transform challenges into opportunities. KM stands ready to work alongside you. We aim to deepen our collaboration, invest in your potential, and intensify your contributions to our development journey. To conclude, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the local and national organizing committees. Local Organizing Committee Co-Chair Aissatou Seka, thank you for your hard work. The Minister of Youth and Sports and his ministry, Mr. Bakary Badjie, thank you for your partnership. To all sponsors and participants whose unwavering dedication to youth empowerment has made this event possible, your hard work and commitment are truly commendable. I am confident that NAYCONF KM 2024 will be a resounding success. Together, let us make this gathering a memorable and transformative experience, one that inspires the future, where every young person not only dreams but achieves, contributing to a stronger and more prosperous Gambia for all. On that note, on behalf of the entire Carnival municipality, I welcome you all to the 2024 NAYCONF KM. Let us make this conference a catalyst for impactful change. May Allah bless us with peace, tranquility, and success in this event, and may Allah grant KM the victory. Amen.
Madam Aida Jata, the chairperson of the National Youth Council, to deliver a statement on behalf of young people of the Gambia.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, this gathering represents the unity, strength, and dynamism of the Gambian youth. The National Youth Conference and Festival, a mandate of the National Youth Council, is more than a meeting. It is a convergence of diverse minds, talents, ambitions, united by the shared goal of addressing critical issues affecting young people in our beloved nation. This year's theme, Enhancing Youth Participation in the Attainment of the Recovery-Focused National Development Plan 2023 to 2027, is indeed timely. The theme underscores the undeniable truth that young people are the backbone of national development and, of course, essential drivers of progress across all sectors. NAYCONF offers more than discussions. It is a platform for personal and collective growth. I urge each participant to actively engage in the thematic discussions ranging from employment and entrepreneurship to gender equality and climate action, because your insights, creativity, and determinations are vital in shaping actionable resolutions that will influence policies and programs. Today, we are joined by over 2,000 delegates representing every region of the Gambia, each bringing unique perspectives, talents, and aspirations. Thus, this convergence will allow them to reflect on our journey, identify challenges, and propose actionable solutions to save a Gambia where every young person can thrive. In addition to the discussions, take advantage of the opportunities presented, such as the health fair to know your health status, the job fair to network, and the pitching competition to showcase your entrepreneurial ideas. These initiatives are designed to empower you and open doors to new possibilities. Possibilities that are both life-changing for you and your communities. Therefore, participation, I will say, will give you a present to contribute meaningfully to our development, whether through sharing your ideas, collaborating with others, or taking part in cultural and sporting activities. Your involvement, of course, matters. By engaging fully, you will not only enrich your own experience, but also strengthen the collective voice of the Gambian youth. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Gambian youth have consistently demonstrated resilience, creativity, and endless commitment to building a brighter future for this country. As chairperson, I have seen firsthand the transformative impact of youth-led initiatives and the power of collective action. As leaders, we must remember that our actions today will determine the present and the future of our nation. Let us commit to working together, learning from each other, and taking decisive steps towards progress. This conference is a unique opportunity for you to connect, inspire, and create lasting change. In closing, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the government of the Gambia through our Honorable Minister for always championing and supporting programs and initiatives that enhance the life of youth in the Gambia. However, as usual, they said young people, when they thank you, they will always ask for more. So, Your Excellency, young people will want to see more government-led interventions to address current and emerging threats such as drug abuse, dangerous migration, gender-based violence, unemployment, among others. To our UN agencies, NGOs, and all partners, we are grateful for always supporting the quest of youth development. Finally, I want to thank my council members for endlessly contributing and shaping the direction of the council. Together, we are building a nation where young people are not just participants, but leaders of change. Let us use this historic gathering to inspire, innovate, and take decisive steps towards achieving our shared vision of a prosperous and inclusive Gambia.
Carl Frederick Paul, the UN resident coordinator in the UN systems in the Gambia, who have been a key pillar, who have always supported NAYCONF over the past years, especially the conference component of NAYCONF. Mr. Carl Frederick Paul.
It is a privilege to address this esteemed gathering at the National Youth Conference. This occasion serves as a powerful reminder of the vital role that young people play in shaping the present, but also the future of the Gambia, but also of our shared world. The role of the youth in the Gambia, where more of 60% of the population is less than 35 years old, is key in driving the implementation of the National Development Plan in collaboration with all the leaders at all levels of the Gambia. As we approach 2030, the deadline for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, we are reminded that these commitments will only be realized if we empower our youth to lead the change. The youth are not only the leaders of tomorrow, they are the change maker of today. Their energy, their creativity, their strong determination are indispensable in addressing the challenges we face and building a more equitable, sustainable future for the Gambia. The government of the Gambia, supported by its development partner, including the United Nations, has placed the youth at the center of its development agenda, recognizing that investing in their education, skills, and opportunity is critical to achieving the national, but also the regional and global ambition. Therefore, I call on all stakeholders, government, civil society, private sector, and development partners to deepen and strengthen the commitments to the youth. To the young people of the Gambia, you carry the hopes and aspirations of the nation. You are the pivotal leaders of the development of the country. You will address the climate crisis. you will advance gender equality, you will definitely foster development and drive innovation. Your voices, your action and leadership must not only be heard but empowered. Therefore, let this conference, as its subject reminds us, serves as a platform to forge partnership and chart a course that place youth at the heart of our journey toward achieving the SDGs. And as I will always say, Mr. Vice President will serve me as a witness, the Gambia will be amongst the best performers in the SDGs by the time we reach 2030. You can be sure about that. Together, let's build a Gambia and a world where every young person has an opportunity to learn, to live, to thrive, to contribute, and to succeed. With your leadership and unwavering commitment, I am confident, Mr. Vice President, that the Gambia will be an example on how investing in youth can drive sustainable development for all the generation to come. Thank you very much.
The Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports, Honorable Bakary Badjie.
Youth Council Act, which calls for the young people of the country to meet every 2 years to discuss issues of concern to them, but also to exchange ideas among young people from the various regions. It is a platform that gives the opportunity to young people to display their talent in sports as well as talent in cultural and other educational activities, and of course, my favorite activity, the business pitching platform that gives young entrepreneurs the platform to pitch their business and have the potential of winning prizes that they can use to expand on the business that they have. And this year, as you all know, we are being hosted by the Kanifing municipality under the leadership of the Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda. And before I get into the main details, we want to express our sincere thanks to the National Organizing Committee and the chairperson of the National Youth Council for having worked with the ministry to ensure we put in place all the logistics that are necessary to host a successful event. But a successful event cannot happen without the collaboration and the support of the local organizing committee. And here we want to appreciate the Kanifing municipality, the Kanifing Municipal Council, all the individuals, the CEO, the deputy mayor, and all the councillors for having supported the local organizing committee to get through this. But of course, we must appreciate the sports committee of Serekunda East and Serekunda West, as well as the management of Charles Jau Memorial Academy for hosting our sporting activities and providing the space for the accommodation of our participants from all the regions. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Garvey said that people without a knowledge of their history and origin, as well as their culture, is like a tree without roots. It is for this reason that we continue to promote sports and culture as activities of the National Youth Conference and Festival. And we hope that all of you that are here as present, as participants from the various regions, would not just see the conference as the most important activity, but will take part in the sporting activities, will take part in the cultural activities, as well as the debate and other competitions that are going to take place here. We included all these activities as a means of giving young people the opportunity to have the diversity that NAYCONF gives all of the 2,000 or more people that participate in it. The theme for this year is enhancing youth participation in the attainment of the Focused Recovery National Development Plan, which is spanning from 2023 to 2027. And you will agree with me that this theme resonates well with what is happening in the Gambia. The unprecedented development strides that have been championed by His Excellency President Barrow, supported by various ministries and the development partners, is visible for all to see. But this cannot be fully realized without the full involvement of the young people of this country. That is why, as a ministry, we have chosen this topic so that we can advise and encourage young people to see the development blueprint, not as a development blueprint for government alone, but as a development blueprint for the Gambian young people, and having called every Gambian youth to take an active role in all of us realizing these great ambitions that we set ourselves as our development targets from 2023 to 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather at this historic place for the opening ceremony of this NAYCONF, which is the biggest youth gathering, we as a ministry renew our commitment towards creating a Gambia that is safe for every youth, a Gambia that the youth could be proud of, and this is the vision that we task ourselves. Today, a total number of 2,000 delegates are converging here, well prepared to take place in the meaningful conversations and the sporting activities that will be happening from tomorrow until next Saturday. I want to take a personal commitment that on my behalf and on behalf of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, we are committed to empowering the young people of this country. During the previous convergence, which was hosted by our city, the Banjul City Council under the main leadership of Rohim Aleklo, I informed this August gathering of our intention as a ministry to launch the National Youth Service Graduate Program. And I am happy that 1 year after that NAYCONF, we'll indeed launch the National Youth Service Graduate Program, and it was launched by His Excellency President Barrow, starting with 100 university graduates. And I'm glad to report that the majority of these young people who were placed in a 1-year job internship have almost of them gotten or secured jobs. In addition to that, in August of this year, we scaled up our National Youth Service Program, wherein the Vice President sworn in 200 young people who are now in various institutions learning different skills and trade, that we hope that when all of these graduate, it will add up to boosting our employment and employability opportunities of the Gambian youth. In addition to that, in about 2 weeks ago, we presented the new sport policy for the Gambia, which was adopted by Cabinet, and is going to be our development roadmap for the next 10 years. And very soon, we will be presenting, for the first time in our history as a country, a national sport bill and a national youth bill for the consideration of Cabinet and the National Assembly for its adoption to serve as a regulatory framework for the young people and the sport fraternity of this country. Your Excellency, the Vice President, delegates, invited guests, I am happy to inform that the National Youth Council, together with relevant stakeholders, have also validated the Gambia's program Action Plan for Youth. This was also part of the 2022 NAYCONF resolution, and we are happy to associate with other few countries in Africa that are having the Gambian Youth Action Plan for Peace and Security. On that note, I wish to once again reiterate our appreciation to the National Coordinating Committee for its great work, as well as for the local organizing committee for taking us through in the last few months as we prepare for this great event. And on conclusion, Your Excellency, we want to express our sincere thanks to you, and through you to His Excellency, the President of the Republic, for the unprecedented support that the government of the Gambia continue to provide for NAYCONF. And like you heard from the Executive Director, last year government supported a greater part of the budget. this year government came in a bigger way to support the activities of NAYCONF. And this is historic, and I believe that young people of this country will remember this government for the rest of time as a government that has supported whatever young people are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I conclude by wishing all of us a happy 14th edition of NAYCONF, and as you go out there, compete, but compete with the spirit of fairness and sportsmanship, and do your best to win trophies and medals for your region. I am not going to say where I support, but I am for all of you. And whosoever wins a medal, I am with you. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
The Lord Mayor of Kanifing Municipality, the host of this event, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Ministers here present, Honorable National Assembly members here present, the Lord Mayor of Banjul and chairpersons of other area councils, governors here present, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps here present, permanent secretaries and heads of government departments, the Chief of Defense Staff, security chiefs, participants of NAYCONF 2024. It is an honor to actually give a statement on this event. Maybe from the onset, as the Lord Mayor has said in his statement, this started in the early 70s. And we thank God for life, because we attended the first conference in Bakary Square in Banjul. So we thank God for that. The National Youth Conference and Festival is one of the most important events of our youth calendar. This statement may be seen by many as a cliche, but it is the reality. As you all must have known, this biennial event is a youth-led platform given to young people by the government, where they meet, cross-fertilize ideas, dialogue on critical national issues, and proper solutions. It is also an opportunity for young people in the Gambia to be exposed to their culture and heritage, as well as demonstrate their talents in various sports. The affair of the youth is never an easy one. Constituting the greater chunk of the population, the youth are an important demographic, and the recent census has confirmed this. According to GBOS 2024 Population and Housing Census, the Gambia's population pyramid for 2024 displays a broad base with a narrowing top, indicating a youthful population with high birth rates. These statistics makes youth quite important in decision-making regarding development initiatives embarked upon by the government of the Gambia. In cognizance of the important role played by youth, the government places a very high premium in their development to harness the demographic dividend. This recognition is further substantiated by efforts of the government in playing a cardinal role in molding and shaping the life and livelihoods of youth to enable them reach their fullest potential and ensure they contribute meaningfully to socio-economic development of their communities and the country. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, this year's convergence theme is enhancing youth participation in the attainment of recovery-focused national development plan. This theme demonstrates the crucial role played by the Gambian youth in the attainment of the national development aspirations as highlighted in our blueprint. Young people of the Gambia, government is aware of the need to create an environment that will enable you to thrive. The government is also not oblivious to the fact that our country cannot sideline young people. These and many other reasons are why the government of President Adam Barrow, through the Ministry of Youth and Sports and other ministries, is doing all it can to ensure that young people are empowered and armed with the necessary skills, knowledge and expertise to face the world of work. As contained in the National Development Plan, which focuses on youth, government with the support of partners has been implementing several programs to benefit Gambian youths and geared towards providing meaningful employment opportunities. As a government, we are enhancing and advancing youth entrepreneurship and employment in sectors such as agriculture, fisheries, technology, innovation, and other skill-based training to contribute towards reducing the unemployment rate among young people and curb migration tendencies that we as a country and the sub-region continue to grapple with. To make sure that our young people in sports are not left out, we are not only promoting and developing sports to improve competencies, but effective participation in national and international competitions, but also for personal well-being. We are of the belief that these significant steps taken by our government will help advance youth affairs. The government, through the satellite institutions under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the National Youth Council, the National Sports Council, the National Youth Service Scheme, and the National Enterprise Development Initiative and the President International Award, are playing a pivotal role in the building of skills of youth, ensuring their participation in decision, political, and governance processes, and most importantly, creating empowerment and employment opportunities for Gambian youth. Our intervention through these institutions are meant to ensure that we have a youthful population that is vibrant and creative. The government of the Gambia has demonstrated remarkable commitment to implementing the Youth Connect initiative, focusing on job creation, education, entrepreneurship, and skills development. Significant strides have also been made in closing the gender gap and exposing young leaders and entrepreneurs to international markets and opportunities, and helping other countries in their implementation of the Youth Connect initiative. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the world belongs to those who prepare for it today, and the youth are equipped to face tomorrow's challenges. Those challenges can only be prepared for if young people acquire skills that are needed for livelihood and the country's socio-economic development. It is for this reason that this year inducted over 200 young people into the NYSS Skills Training Program. They are now enrolled for a 2-year skills acquisition in different facets of life at a full sponsorship of the government. The NYSS is not just about skills development, it is also about inculcating the ideas of nationalism and patriotism. The surge of youth irregular migration and the involvement of our young people in the use of illicit drugs are major concerns of the government. It is paramount, therefore, to note that the government has invested energy and resources to combat the menace. However, I call upon parents and community leaders to join us in working together to educate our young people to desist from drugs and risky lifestyles. Earlier this year, the government came up with the first ever national dialogue. This dialogue brought together political leaders, women, youth, experts, religious leaders, and academics to discuss the way forward for our country. The young people were allowed to have the interface of government authorities regarding migration. These migration sessions intended to explore how we can collaboratively confront irregular migration to preserve the nation, safeguard the state, and secure our resources through sustainable ways and best practice. With the conclusion of the dialogue and the report submitted to us, we now look forward to acting on the recommendation for the benefit of all citizens. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the peace of the Gambia is the envy of the sub-region. Therefore, we need to guard this precious commodity judiciously. It is gratifying to note that we are among the few countries globally that have developed a national action plan on youth peace and security as recommended by the United Nations Security Council Resolution 2250, demonstrating the commitment of the Gambia government to sustainable peace and security now and for posterity. This action plan is meant to serve as a strategy framework to guide in our efforts in promoting youth engagement in peace building, preventing violence, and ensuring the active participation of young people in decision-making processes. It identifies the unique challenges faced by young people that impact on their meaningful participation in peace-building processes, including opportunities for a better livelihood, social exclusion, and knowledge gaps and action to be undertaken to address them. I wish to congratulate the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the National Youth Council, and its partners for this achievement. In conclusion, I wish to express appreciation to our development partners, especially the United Nations agencies in the Gambia, for supporting NAYCONF and other youth programs in the Gambia. I wish to reiterate my call for every Gambian to do your best to contribute toward development of the Gambia, whether you are in this gathering or at home. Be you someone living in the Gambia or abroad, but as long as you are a Gambian youth, my government calls on you to join us in the work together to develop the Gambia. I have no doubt that the young people gathered here will take this convergence with utmost seriousness. That is your role as participants of NAYCONF 2024. On our part as a government, I can assure you that the resolutions will be reviewed and will help guide the government in ensuring that the youth affairs are reflected in our future policies. Excellencies, before I declare this open, I just want to, I know that the Lord Mayor of KMC had prayed for KMC, but I confirm that I did not say Amen when that prayer was done. So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I wish to declare the 14th edition of the National Youth Conference and Festival officially open and wish you success in all your activities. Thank you for your kindness.
opening NAYCONF bi gannaaw bi nga xamante ne gis nañ fi dignitaries yëpp ku si mel ni Minister of Youth and Sport Bakary Badjie ak ki nga xamante ne mooy Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda ak ki nga xamante ne mooy chairman Brikama Area Council bi Yankuba Dabo moom tam mu ngi fi Rugi Malick Lo mu ngi woon si venue bi ak ki nga xam ne mooy deputy speaker bi Sidi Ndiaye gis nañ fi URR CRR West Coast Banjul KM North Bank region jëpp ñu ngi si ground bi lii moo nekkoon opening NAYCONF 2024 ñu dégg speech bi ki nga xamante ne mooy vice président bi dégg speech ministre bi mu nekk lu am solo right now nii nag ñi nga xamante ne ñooy waa KMC ñoo nekk di def ambiance bi noonu lii la ñamal loon fii si Bufasone si opening NAYCONF bi ñu jox leen dig daje ak yeneen xew-xew si biir NAYCONF bi 2024